Hi guys, I hope you had a wonderful Shabbat. I'm here to read a story for you guys. And the story is called Biblioburro. It's a true story from Colombia by Jeanette Winter. Join Louis and his trusty burros Alpha and Beto as they travel far and wide to bring treasured books to children in remote villages in rural Colombia, based on the inspiring life of a real man and his devoted burro team. Here is a book to remind us of the immense power of stories and the power they have to connect us all. Biblioburro, a true story from Colombia, from Dimitri and Campbell. Deep in the jungles of Colombia, there lived a man who loved books. His name was Louis. As soon as he reads one book, he brings home another. Soon the house is filled with books. His wife, Diana, grumbles. What are we going to do? Eat books with our rice? Louis thinks long and hard. At last, an idea pops in his head. I can bring my books to the faraway hills and share with those who have none. One burro can carry my books, and another burro could carry me and more books. Louis buys two sturdy little burros. He names them Alpha and Beto. He creates crates to hang on their backs and paints signs. Biblioburro, the burro library. Then Diana fills the crates with books. Every week, Louis and Alpha and Beto set off across the countryside to faraway villages in the lonely hills. This week, they traveled to El Tormento. When the sun burns high in the sky, Louis and the burros stop at a stream to drink the cool water. After they have their fill, Beto balks. Louis pulls and pulls on Beto's reins, but Beto won't budge. And Louis says, "The children are waiting for us." At last the burro gives in and steps across the stream. Deep in the hills, the path is lonelier than ever. Bird songs are the only sounds they hear. Then, from deep in the shadows, a bandit leaps out. "Please let us pass," Louis says. "The children are waiting." The bandit scowls at the books, but he takes one and growls, "Next time I want silver." The Biblioburro continues on its way over the hills until at last Louis sees the houses below. The children of El Tormento run to meet him. Louis insists on reading a story before they choose books to borrow. "Today I have a surprise for you," he says. He reaches behind the books and pulls out a bundle of masks. "Little piglets! Put on a mask and I'll read you a tale about pigs." And he said, "Once upon a time, and there's 3 pigs and 3 houses and a wolf. Ask your mom to tell you that story." When the story ends, it's time for everyone to choose a book. The children hold their books close as they say goodbye and walk home. Louis and Alpha and Beto head back over and around the hills, across the grasslands and streams, and into the sunset. At home, Louis feeds his hungry burros, and Diana feeds her hungry husband. But then, instead of sleeping, Louis picks up his book and reads deep into the night. And far away in the hills, candles and lanterns burn as the children read borrowed books deep in their nights too. And Louis said, people around here love stories, and I'm trying to keep that spirit alive in my own way. And it tells about this true story about Biblioburro. Good night.